Microsoft Dynamics 365 Business Central. Connect to an online service to update currency exchange rates. Dynamics 365 Business Central is a multi-currency business application that lets us buy from or sell to vendors and customers and transact with our bank in any currency we want. Using multiple currencies requires that we keep our exchange rates up to date. That can be time-consuming to do manually, so Business Central lets us connect to exchange rate services that will do the job for us. This video shows how to connect Business Central to an exchange rate service. Let's get started. To set up the service, we'll search for Currency Exchange Rate Services and choose the Currency Exchange Rate Services link in the search results. On the Currency Exchange Rate Services page, we'll choose New and then start setting up the connection to the service we've decided to use. We'll enter an identifier for the service in the code field. This is often an abbreviation of the name of the service. In the description field, we'll enter the full name of the service, but it could be anything that will help us identify the service. We won't enable the connection just yet. Now we'll enter the URL of the service in the service URL field. We can just paste it in. In the field mapping section, we'll map the fields from the XML file to the currency exchange rates table. We can also specify default values for some of the fields, and if needed, we can apply transformation rules to format the input data. For the parent node, we'll choose the ellipses in the source field to open the selections, and then we'll map the cube element. Next, we'll map the currency code by choosing the ellipses and choosing the currency we want. The starting date should be mapped to the date in the XML file we received from our service. Based on the date format that the XML file is using, we might need to define a transformation rule to transform the date into the correct format. The last two bits of information we need to provide are in the exchange rate amount and the relational exchange rate amount fields. For the rate amount, we'll enter a default value of 1. We can now map the relational exchange rate amount to the currency rate. Now it's time to enable the service. When we do, a message informs us that the job queue entry has been created to update exchange rates daily. That sounds good, but let's choose Yes to open the job queue entries page and explore the scheduling options. We won't change anything, but if we did, we'd need to put the job on hold before we make any changes, and afterward, we should set the status to Ready. Looks good. We're connected, and from now on, the service will keep our exchange rates current for us without any manual work on our part. Thanks for watching.